Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In this video, I just wanted to make a quick video to show you what I'm going to be using in this journal that we've been making. We've been making this journal in a series, one with the hidden spine, and it's got a fabric cover. Just do a quick flip of the pages. And so it doesn't have an actual theme, but it has, I loosely want it to be sort of butterflies and fairies. So it's going to sort of have that theme, but I do have a colour theme. So you can see I have purples and blues and greens. They're my basic three colours that I'll be using. And then just working off of that. So usually I'll either go with a theme or I'll go with a colour scheme and do it that way. So a bit of both in this one. So I just thought I'd show you roughly what I'm going to be using in case you wanted to follow along and do something similar or whatever. So in the next video, I'm planning on doing the cover. So I've got, a piece of fabric here. I've got some lace. I've got this image of it's not a fairy, it's an angel image. So angels and fairies and butterflies is sort of my my plan for it. So I've stuck that onto a piece of cardstock, and that's going on the cover. That's out of a book that I have. That's not a printable. It's out of a book that I have about fairies and angels. So, and then I'm going to be using some of my butterflies that are in my kit. I've got a printable butterflies kit with butterflies in all sorts of different colours, and I'll put the link to that one below. I'm also going to be using some of these envelopes that I have coffee dyed. It doesn't matter what size envelopes, just whatever you have. And then I've got different strips of lace in the colours that I'm wanting. I'll also be using some of the offcuts of the papers that are in here. So all of these scrapbooking papers that I've put in here, I've saved all of the offcuts so that I can do some collaging with those. And then I've got a photo here that I also want to use somewhere inside. It's not purple, but it's a reddish purple sort of flowers, and I thought that'll look nice somewhere. And that's from my printable, I think it's called Photos of Vintage Ladies. And you get them in colour, sepia and black and white, and I'll put the link to those below also. I've got some of these envelopes, you know, the ones that you buy just in a sort of craft section of a store. I've got some of those left over, so I think I'll be decorating some of those. But I'll be using a lot of book pages also. So for a lot of the pockets and tuck spots, I'm going to make them out of book pages and then decorate them with the other things that I have here. And the other printables that I'm using, this is the Purple Grunge Butterflies ephemera kit, and I've just printed out a couple of the pages from that, and I'll put the link to that below. So I'm not using a lot of printables in this. So that's two of the pages there. And then I've got this one, which is purple themed tags that are also in my shop. So I'll give you the link to that one if you're interested. And then I'm just using some of my fairy ephemera kit. Now this is a really old one. This is back when I called myself Red Deer Printables. So you'll notice that that's still on the papers. I'll have to change that. But it's got lots of, obviously, fairies and like botanical and butterfly ephemera. Unfortunately, when I printed this out, my printer ran out of, I think it ran out of red ink. So the reds aren't showing up, but I'm going to try and still use it somehow, because I think once I ink it all up, it'll sort of, it'll tie in together. So I'll try and use them somehow. So that's the main printables that I'm going to be using, as well as all these other things. So I just thought I'd come on quickly and show you roughly what I'm going to be using. And I'll see you in the next video when we decorate the cover. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.